Shalom. Shalom. All praises to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua Ba'ashem Rakakwadash. This y&y mission. I like to give double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well. y&y mission teaches the 100% true doctrine. It's GMS. Just want to go into this quick video and some scriptures basically about, NATO turning against America, okay? And we're seeing it in this Greenland, okay, tug of war is about to get, more physical and more devastating, okay? And remember, we got Iran, that shit going on with Iran and Israel and the U.S., and then we got Venezuela, okay, and Colombia and allegedly Mexico. So Babylon the Great has spread herself thin, okay? And its consequences, okay, and prophecies that are going to unfold due to that, okay? So let's just, I'm going to bring out this video and some scriptures.
In Greenland, an
autonomous territory of the Kingdom of Denmark, Europeans have a particular responsibility, because this territory belongs to the European Union and is also that of one of our NATO allies. France has decided to join the exercise that was scheduled and launched by Denmark in a sovereign and independent manner, as part of Arctic endurance. A first team of French soldiers is already on site and will be reinforced in the coming days by land, air, and sea means. History does not forgive either unpreparedness or weakness. Our armed forces, and all our forces, including all support services in particular, are our life insurance. And nuclear deterrence, equally so, on which I will soon have the opportunity to speak again, is its keystone. All the efforts I have just mentioned, and those we will continue to make, contribute to making us ready and equal to the dangers.
En particulier pour le sergent Jimmy Gosselin, parce que nous avons tout pour cela.
France is moving to strengthen its military footprint in the Arctic, as President Emmanuel Macron announced an increased deployment to Greenland amid rising geopolitical tensions in the region. Speaking to members of the French armed forces at the Istres Air Base, Macron confirmed that a first team of French soldiers is already stationed in Greenland, with additional forces to follow in the coming days by land, air, and sea. The deployment is part of Denmark-led exercises under the framework known as Arctic Endurance. Macron framed the move as a European and NATO responsibility, stressing that Greenland is an autonomous territory of Denmark, a European Union member, and a key NATO ally. He said France's participation reflects a sovereign decision aimed at reinforcing collective security in the increasingly strategic Arctic region. The announcement comes as global attention remains fixed on Greenland, following renewed interest from the United States, with President Donald Trump reiterating his desire to acquire the island, a position that has unsettled European allies. In response, several NATO partners, including Germany, Norway, and Sweden, have also stepped up their presence in support of Denmark and Greenland's autonomy. Earlier in the day, Macron convened an emergency defense cabinet meeting in Paris to address both the Greenland situation and broader global instability, including unrest in Iran. Addressing the troops, Macron delivered a stark warning, saying history does not forgive weakness or unpreparedness. He emphasized that France's armed forces, including its nuclear deterrent, remain the cornerstone of national and European security as global threats continue to evolve. The message was clear. France intends to be ready, present, and decisive as competition intensifies across the Arctic and beyond.
All right, so basically ain't no competition. You heard what Trump said the other day, that he wants to acquire, he wants to take over Greenland. So now you got the European or NATO allies going to Greenland now. This is crazy. And the events are unfolding, prophecies are unfolding very fast, okay? So we got Denmark, Sweden, okay, Germany, France, okay, and of course, I guess Greenland, their own people. All their, they're going there. They're going to be there. They're there, okay, to hold off the U.S. invasion or takeover of Greenland, okay. So this is prophecy unfolding. Obadiah 1:3. The pride of thy heart have deceived thee, right? Thou that dwellest in the cliffs of the rock. Who is that? Edomites, okay, the whole nation, okay, Amalek, Edom, okay, whose habitation is high, that saith in his heart, who shall bring me down to the ground, okay. He's very prideful against his own nation, okay, very prideful, all right. And this is what this man is saying, okay. This is what the Western Edomite is saying to the other Edomites, okay. Remember, he's a little bit more stout than his brethren, all right. So, this is what these devils are saying, right now to the other devils. Who's going to bring me down? Not Russia, not the Most High, not nobody, okay? We're going to take Sweden. We're going to take Venezuela. We're going to take over and occupy Nigeria and Mexico and all these other places that need be on different pretexts, okay? That's what he's saying. He's prideful, all right? Revelation 17 and 15. And he saith unto me, the waters which thou sawest, where the whore sitteth, okay? The waters, okay? That's the Pacific, Atlantic, okay? The Gulf, okay, region, are peoples and multitudes and nations and tongues. This is America, okay? The melting pot, okay? All the nations, all 17 nations are here in this country, okay? Speaking different tongues, okay? Multiple nations, all right? That's talking about Revelation 17. It's talking about Babylon the Great, America. Jeremiah 50 and 15. Shout against her round about. Aren't they doing that right now? These other NATO nations, these other European nations, shout against her round about. She have given her hand. Okay, her foundations are fallen, her walls are thrown down. For it is the vengeance of Yahweh. Take vengeance upon her, as she have done, do unto her. Right. So that's what Yahweh is commanding all these nations around about her, her allies, all, don't matter, foes or enemies, okay? Do to her like like she's done to everybody else, okay? And that's rob, murder, rape, pillage, take, okay, acquire, seize, strong arm, okay? And drop bombs and shoot missiles. Okay, that's what Babylon the Great, the whore, has done to these other nations, and also made these nations mad with her fornication, her wine, all right? Her philosophies, her way of thinking, okay? It's a cancer. Jeremiah 50 and 14, put yourselves in array against Babylon round about, all ye that bend the bow, shoot at her, spare no arrows, okay? For she have sinned against Yahweh, okay? Right. So everybody's going to what? Put themselves in array against Babylon, okay? The allies, okay? Everybody, and some of these countries so far, these NATO countries that are coming to the aid of Greenland are nuclear powered, okay? They have nuclear capabilities or missiles, not as much as Babylon or China or even Russia, but they still have a nuke. A nuke is a nuke, okay? All right? So that's what the Heavenly Father is going to command and have these nations do. Put yourselves in array against Babylon. That's what's happening with this Greenland thing. All right. Babylon round about. Okay. This nations around her. Okay. All ye that bend the bow. All you that have ICBM missiles. Okay. Okay. Shoot at her. Spare no arrows. Spare no missiles. For she have sinned against Yahweh. Right. All right. And shooting at America. That's what this is talking about. Revelation 17 to 16. And the 10 horns which thou sawest upon the beast, these shall hate the whore, and shall make her desolate and naked, and shall eat her flesh and burn her with fire. And that's what we're seeing. We're seeing this unfold right now, okay, with this Greenland and Denmark, okay. We're seeing the 10 horns, that's NATO, EU, okay, which thou sawest upon the beast, okay, the whore, okay, thou these shall hate the whore, okay? She's riding on that beast, okay? But that beast is about to give her whiplash and make her fly off that bitch. And burn her up, okay? Make her naked, desolate, take from her, okay? Burn her with fire. That's these ICBM missiles, okay? Nukes, all right? So I just wanted to bring that out. Prophecies are unfolding right before our eyes, okay? They said Macron was in the bunker hiding, but now today he's out talking tough in front of jets about sending more troops to basically handle and defend Greenland against U.S. or United States or Babylon the Great's takeover. So I just wanted to bring that out. Prophecies are moving forward, okay? Whether you believe them or not. So with that, I'd like to say all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash. Shalom.